The Trump era is back. We are back like we never left. And Walmart, the largest employer in the United States, went on ahead and went on ahead and caved to conservative pressure. They didn't really need to do it, but I guess those last couple of dollars are important, especially when you got a bunch of racist white people whining and complaining about, minority groups being included in things because, heaven forbid we continue to move forward. This story is likely going to piss you off, especially when we watch the video of this young man who's just blatantly racist and homophobic, and he's presenting it in such a way that this is good for everybody. No, it's not good for everybody. It's good for racist white people. So let's go ahead and get back into this. Conservative pressure prompts Walmart to scale back support for women, minority, and LGBTQ suppliers, ending its DEI program. All right. Walmart, the nation's largest private employer, is scaling back its diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, a decision that will directly affect its partnerships with women, minority, veteran, and LGBTQ owned businesses. The announcement signals a significant shift for the retail giant, which has faced increasing pressure from conservative groups opposing corporate diversity initiatives. Okay, hold on. Before I give my commentary. A key focus of Walmart's DEI strategy has been supplier diversity, a program designed to increase partnerships with businesses owned or managed by women, minorities, veterans, and LGBTQ individuals. Walmart is now reevaluating its initiative, leaving suppliers uncertain about their future opportunities. The company has worked to build an inclusive supplier network over the years, but its decision to pull back could disrupt progress in these areas. In another major change, Walmart announced it would not extend its Center for Racial Equity beyond its initial $100 million 5-year commitment. The initiative, launched in 2020, aimed to address systemic inequities in education, healthcare, and criminal justice that disproportionately impact African Americans. With this rollback, Walmart shifts its priorities away from some of its most prominent equity-focused programs. The company is also reviewing its support for LGBTQ plus events like Pride celebrations and reassessing marketplace listings for products targeted at children with sexual or transgender themes. This move comes amid criticism from conservative activists who have targeted corporate involvement in LGBTQ plus and cultural initiatives. Quote, "We are evolving alongside our associates and customers," Walmart said in a statement. "Our decisions reflect our commitment to fostering a sense of belonging while balancing diverse perspectives." Yeah, we're devoted to fostering a sense of belonging by, you know, unincluding people. So let's watch this video again. This dude is just saying this so cavalierly, like, "Oh yeah, this will benefit everybody." But again, no, it won't. It'll only benefit bigoted white people. So let's check it out.
All right, y'all. I don't even know how to start this video because honestly, this is different than everything else we've done because this is the single largest employer in the United States. We are talking about a company that is worth almost $1 trillion on its own. As many of you know, I have been investigating a massive company now for a while, and I have kept my lips sealed on who it was. Now I can reveal it was Walmart, but something incredible happened in the course of my investigation. Walmart became aware of our investigation and reached out to me. This was critical and honestly turned out pretty fantastic for everybody involved, in my opinion. We were able to have frank conversations with Walmart. And as I've said for a long time, I don't ask companies to take on my political views. I am simply advocating for corporate neutrality. I believe that that is the future because I understand there are people in this country who do not agree with my politics. So it would not be fair of me to force my politics on them the same way that I am not okay with left-wing policies being forced on me and people like me.
I'm not okay with black businesses and women-owned businesses and veteran-owned businesses and queer-owned businesses having involvement in the supply chain. Okay, I don't want to deal with that. That's just too much for me. I mean, give me a fucking break, man. Okay, we'll finish what he said, what he's saying. But again, it's like, I as a white man find it highly offensive that Walmart is working with black people and other colored groups and gay people. I don't like that. I mean, again, give me a break, man.
Via things like DEI. After various conversations, I am very proud to report to you guys that Walmart has decided on making some changes. I'm going to lay out what those changes are for you and explain how massive this is for our movement. We are unstoppable at this point with a 100% flip rate where we change corporate America and get them back to a culture of sanity and neutrality. Bullet point number 1, Walmart will be removing all inappropriate sexual and or transgender products that are marketed toward kids, things like chest binders for teenagers or books that encourage transitioning. That is all going to be gone. Bullet point number 2, Walmart is going to review and stop funding to all events that could be sexually inappropriate for kids. That includes drag queen story time or pride events that expose kids to sexually inappropriate topics. That's all going to stop going forward. Third bullet point, Walmart will be closing their racial equity center. This is a center they had committed $100 million to, and
again, we gonna close the racial equity center, and this is great news so that corporate America can get back to primarily prioritizing white people, like they don't already do it anyway, which is why we need diversity, equity, and inclusion. But again, it's like, and he's just saying it so proudly, like this is good for anybody other than bigoted white people.
And it was a 5-year project. They will be closing that center going forward. Fourth bullet point, Walmart will no longer participate in the HRC's Corporate Equality Index social credit system. This scoring system is what has brought wokeness into so many segments of corporate America, and we are happy to see them no longer.
Wokeness by including people in the process. It's just a racist asshole. And he's talking of, again, this will benefit everybody. No, it won't.
Participating. There is not a corporation in America that should be participating with the HRC's CEI scoring system going forward. The HRC got explicitly political in the 2024 election, working with everything they have to defeat Donald Trump and calling him every name in the book. It is time for companies to recognize that they need to move away from this system that is explicitly political and embrace corporate neutrality so that everybody is welcome in their stores.
But again, they're the largest employer in the country. When Walmart's come into small towns, small businesses tend to dry up because they can't compete with Walmart's low prices. And this dude talking about some so everybody can feel comfortable in their stores because he just hates the fact that this company, was, because now they're not going to be as much moving forward. There's, the supplier diversity. I mean, come on, man. Like this is what's on the forefront of these people's minds, and they act like, oh, it's all about economics. No, bro, these people are racist.
Fifth bullet point, Walmart is going to be reviewing their supplier diversity programs to ensure that nobody's receiving preferential treatment on the basis of race. And they will also ensure that financing eligibility will no longer be predicated on providing certain demographic information. Sixth bullet point, and this is a favorite for me, being Latino myself, Walmart will no longer be using the term Latinx in any of their official communications. That is going to be wiped away. I was very disappointed to see it was there, but again,
it's a Latino. Again, you could say that Latinos don't use Latinx, sure, okay, but why is this on the forefront of your concern? Why does this take up more precedent than things like wages and benefits and manufacturing jobs? Oh no, Latinos who think they're white. Like this dude, if he wouldn't have said he was Latino, I wouldn't have known. I just thought this was a white dude.
Again, this is across corporate America. So this is a company, Walmart, who is doing the right thing here. And I want to give them credit for that. Getting rid of this, big. We don't want to hear Latinx ever again. Bullet point number 7, Walmart will be discontinuing their racial equity training through the Racial Equity Institute. Again, getting rid of woke trainings. And last but not least, drumroll please for the big one, DEI. They will be discontinuing use of DEI both publicly and privately at Walmart. This is a massive win for our movement. The momentum just keeps growing. This is the largest employer in the United States, worth almost $1 trillion. Other companies are taking notice. Suppliers of Walmart are taking notice now. With Christmas right around the corner, I'm happy I could deliver you guys one retailer that will drop the woke policies. You've still got Amazon and Target acting crazy out there with wokeness. So I'm glad I could give you guys one at least. And yes, we do have our eyes on Amazon and Target. America just voted, and we voted against wokeness. We voted for sanity. We voted for corporate neutrality. We don't want companies funding divisive things. And Walmart is setting a great example here for
divisive things by getting minority communities involved in the business process. Can't have that. No, I mean, bro,
other companies to turn around. It's not too late. Turn around. People are very forgiving, and we can get back to sanity together and rebuild and make this country the greatest it can possibly be. Is this New York?
Again, by make this country great again, by making it more white, and by making it more difficult for Black and brown people to participate in anything at all. That's how we're going to make America great again. Hey now, thank you so much for tuning in here at Politics and Paper. If you like what I do and you support my work, go ahead and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it and really helps to support what we do here.